Along with Washington, watch for number 5, Amari Robinson. She averages over 10 points per game for the junior from Douglasville, Georgia. Here we go. Cardinals in the black, on the road, have the first possession. And right away, they are knocking down a 3 for the Louisville Cardinals, and it's Hall. She has struggled this season from beyond the arc. She's only made 5. At the other end, it's Cochran. Opening moments of the first quarter, Louisville has the 5-0 lead. Washington cuts into it with a 3 from the corner, right in front of the Louisville bench. Shooting 23% from beyond the arc.
Yeah, you're right. Not a big-time three-point shot, but you also don't want to dare her.
Maddie Ott's seen a lot of action this season, participating in her 21st game, and that's Robinson mid-range.
Nobody there to rebound for Clemson. Not one white jersey followed that shot.
Engstler drops it low to Cochran. How did she do it? Sidestepping the defense.
She's just tough. She loves to compete, get you out of your game, which has happened on a few possessions already for Louisville.
Bradford on the touchdown pass all the way to the rim. Guarding Robinson, who had to send it back out to Washington. Couple of crossovers, got the defender in the air, and it must be nice to have Washington on your side.
Own shot right there, went one-on-one. Played some park basketball as Kiana Smith drives in and draws the and one, answering the call.
It ends of the court.
And right here, the nice backdoor cut by Kiana Smith. And that's where that toughness comes in on offense. Coach Waltz wants her to get to the rim, draw those fouls.
Washington straight away, and it's a money ball.
I think she heard us.
8 points to lead all scorers in the first quarter. Delicia Washington the steal. 1 on 3, and it just doesn't matter. Double digits in the first quarter. Washington already with 10 points in the game.
She breaks away, she creates her own shot. Gets you uncomposed so that they can get outside on those fast breaks and transition buckets.
Van Lith. The feed from Engstler, and Van Lith converts. She has 40 made threes on the season. So far, it's been Delicia Washington knocking down the threes. There's Van Lith. She wants a 3, and she rattles it home. Tigers overall this season, 7-14. Collision there, Van Lith and Hank. And the ball ends up with the Cardinals and Van Lith. Engstler shovels it to Smith for 2. Veronica Hip into the lineup for the Tigers. And the turnaround will drop. Jeff Walls stalking that sideline for Louisville. 404 career wins as the head coach of the Cards. That's Robinson.
And if Delicia Washington gets doubled coming off that screen, she's looking to kick back to Robinson.
4 points now for Robinson. Smith stepping back. Dixon offensive glass just took it away. A lot of strength in that lineup for the Louisville Cardinals, and they force another steal. Smith waiting for reinforcements. Robinson down the lane, over the front rim and in. Leads the Tigers in that category. Assists as well. Dixon was in trouble. Little wing jumper, and that is good.
You mentioned earlier, she doesn't get a lot of points, more of a defensive specialist and a vocal leader, but today, 4 early ones as the three-pointer is hit by Hannah Hank, another post player.
4 or 5 from the floor. Van Lith unloads a 3.
Great help side defense there by Amari Robinson because Hank was slow getting back to her rotation. Robinson was there and affected that shot.
Washington, one more time.
And sticks it back in over the Clemson defense.
And the Cardinals got it right back. Amanda Butler was looking for a timeout. Gaines races up with it against 2 defenders. Robinson trying to clean it up, and she does. Hip was there to knock it away. She hit the court. Her teammates run the other way with Gaines, and she had it knocked away.
Kiana Gaines and her confidence. I hope it doesn't take a hit from this one because this is a really good Louisville team. Was double teamed on that one. That wasn't the shot that Clemson wanted. Took it right down to the end of the shot clock.
Smith with a scoop. Robinson got it. Van Lith the cutter. Back to Robinson. 6 points now for Robinson, above her season average of 3.8. Washington. Robinson for the 11th straight game. Her teammate Washington has hit double digits. Out of the corner.
And that's the leading three-point scorer for Clemson. Nunu Bradford leads his team in threes despite missing 2 games from COVID.
She's got 5 points. That's Dixon at the other end for Louisville.
And she has to be that third and fourth option for them to get some more offense going and some more points on the board.
Gaines yet to score, and she's 0 for 2 from the floor. Great cut and basket. Louisville runs that offense to perfection with Chelsea Hall, which at one point had been 12 points in the first half for Louisville. 4 seconds on the game clock. They try to go inside. Robinson lays it in right before the horn.
That's one of the best players in the country and in the ACC, and Emily Engstler being held scoreless with 7.5 left in the third.
Robinson, basket and foul for the Tigers, and she has a chance to tie this game.
On the Cardinals, 0 from Clemson, but I think that's partially because Clemson's been the aggressor so far in this third quarter.
Oh, Van Lith, they need that basket right there. Hank missed the 3 attempts. Van Lith is on the run, carves her way down the lane and drops it in. Last 5 points from Van Lith. Hank got caught under the basket. The composure of the Cardinals to take it on the chin. We were tied at 44, and now Engstler is into the box score. Amanda Butler wants a timeout for the Tigers. Engstler around 2 defenders. Got her own miss and put it back up and in.
And excuse me, I said that was Engstler's first bucket. It was her second of the game.
Van Lith, she's got a 3. Van Lith, the leading scorer on the season for this Louisville team, at 12.2. Above that now with 18. Back the other way with Washington.
Has such a high basketball IQ to slow the game down in her head, get the defense off their feet.
22 points for Washington. Engstler at the other end again. Quick double on Washington. All right. Hits the jumper.
1 rebound, 2 fouls, and a block for Maddie out so far in this one.
The freshman from Frisco, Texas, averages just over 3 points per game. That's a forceful drive from Van Lith, determined to get to the goal. Shot clock at 5. Hank in traffic. How did she do it? Cards working on a 9-game winning streak in the series. Pass to Engstler from Smith. Oh, she got it up on the backboard and made it count. Just 4 points in the quarter from Washington. Leading scorer for the Tigers tonight, and that'll be Van Lith on the baseline.
Again, Tom.
5-point lead at halftime for Louisville. Robinson inside Dixon.
Tom, just blur your eyes. Don't really blur your eyes, but kind of blur your eyes.
They try to get it low. Knocked around. Robinson. Van Lith lets it fly. It's a 3-ball. Cochran set a screen. They got it from Smith out of the corner for 3. And a perfect setup.
Would have been screaming in someone's face. A good block there by Sane.
Of course, the scoreboard may dictate that right now. It's 74-54. And the lead is going up.
The momentum swift or, change from Hailey Van Lith. You put your head down and you get to the basket, which Nunu Bradford just does a good job of right there and creates some offense for Clemson, but she has to be the option that they want. It wasn't there. And there you go, Delicia Washington creates some offense right at the end of the shot clock.
Engstler tipped the inbounds. Van Lith avoids Hank near the free throw line. And they're all falling tonight for Van Lith. Tigers now 7 of 17 on 3-point shooting. Van Lith stepping back. Showing exactly why they're the number 4 team in the nation. That's Washington.
But it's still team basketball. Who else on Clemson's squad is going to contribute to the offense and get something going as Engstler gets the and one on Hannah Hay.
They'll be at Syracuse Sunday for a noon game, and that's Dixon.
Clemson scores most of their buckets in transition. Louisville hasn't been missing as they knock down yet another three.
And 47%. 47% from beyond the arc.
And then they dare to go 50% from the free throw line. Why do good three-point shooting teams do that?
I always feel that free throw shooting eventually catches up with you, but it's not going to happen tonight, obviously, with the great three-point shooting. And the interior play as well. Points in the paint, dominated by Louisville. Tigers last year lost in the quarters of the tournament. They did have a first-round win against Notre Dame, 68-63. They average 70.5 points per game, 6th in the ACC. They've got 93 tonight. Gaines, chance at a three-point play. The final count, 93-71 for Jeff Walz and the Louisville Cardinals. The number 4 team in the nation proves exactly why.